Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and good timing here as we're here in our fourth game of the night, Big Good versus EHOME, game number 2 between these two teams. I'm Zayori, joined again by LD. LD, man, what's going on?
Ten seconds to pick. 5 seconds remain. Reserve time.
Yeah, way different. Jakiro is, I still think, in a pretty good spot, but he's just fallen off in popularity so much, but still very powerful in pushing towers, liquid fire. Not quite as strong as it used to be, but still pretty damn potent. And once more, we'll see Bat Rider highly prioritized in that first picking couplet.
Spirit.
Yeah, the Skywrath is the big one that comes to mind, one of the classic counters, and we don't know exactly how they'll run the Jakiro. Will it be a core? Will it be support? Still a little ambiguous, perhaps by design. They will settle on a third pick Ember Spirit. It worked for him last game, so don't fix what's not broken.
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Hurry, hurry! Reserve time.
Um...
10 seconds to pick. 5 seconds remain.
Whoa.
Dire's ban.
Yeah, me too. Now, I have not personally gotten to cast him since he's been added into Captain's mode. Most teams have been kind of ignoring him, but I feel like the new Blood Rage with the damage increase has so much potential that has still kind of not been experimented with enough. It's that Orchid-like buff to some degree, and I'm excited to see how this works and how they lane it, how they build him. This is sort of... Yeah.
Radiance ban. Dire team are now picking.
Yeah. Bloodseeker tends to be rather chaotic, just in general. I was talking about Burning playing that trash collector role in the last game where he was just coming in and clearing up after those fights already broke out, and that is where Bloodseeker really shines. You're not running away from this hero once he gets catches the scent of that blood. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 Even the way you skill Bloodseeker now, I'm not sure. Do you level up Blood Right? Do you level up Blood Rage? I'm not sure what the even go-to build's going to be for this guy. Well, we'll just have to be patient and see. Yeah, certainly. So EHOME, they will have to round things out with their final pick, and this will be the big decider of how they make this draft work. Maybe there's some synergy with Bloodseeker that will all come to light with this final pick, but time will tell.
Reserve time.
Zeus.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Very exciting. Yeah.
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds.
Yeah, and we should have the buzz at least temporarily fixed here for this load in here. EHOME.
Let's have a good, clean match today. Fine. Leave. See if I care. Now all of a sudden you want back in? For goodness sake, make up your mind.
Okay.
30 seconds until
Digital Sports.
Yeah, EHOME will get a couple of observers down themselves. One right here that Ice is about to walk over, and then one up top, giving some entry or some vision into that kind of entryway into the dire jungle. Just barely. So, all right. Well, they're not going to smoke quite yet. They'll at least get out of Ward's way if they do choose to do so. But let's see how these lanes will settle down. BG on the dire side will aggro try. Burning takes the Morphling, puts Ice on the Rubik, Lanham on the Ancient Apparition. Mid, ROTK takes the Viper. And in the solo safe lane, Zhao 8, this time around to be playing the Brewmaster.
No.
Close, but not quite.
Yeah, definitely. It's also interesting to see him start off in the enemy's jungle, so it makes me think he may try to be a little more aggressive here. When you see the aggro try, I guess that makes him feel safe. You saw, well, they can maybe assume that this was warded off here this century once they invaded. So just cuts his losses and goes right into enemy territory and gets a little bit lucky with these mud golem spawns. One of the few heroes that really wants some mud golems here.
That should help.
Yeah, I mean, uncontested jungling is great. The caveat is, you know, no one coming in to interrupt your fun. He's already up to 500 gold, and we'll just keep on moving through, find some alpha wolves here. And the Ember Spirit also moving around quite a bit early on. A hero that you usually find just farming in lane, but protecting his Bloodseeker. I'm not sure. He's sort of like posturing for a gank, but Ember Spirit, yeah. They're trying to set a trap, it looks like. Lanham comes over, sees that his wolves have been and have already squished upon, and now Inflame will show himself. Ember Spirit kind of in the front lines trying to chase him down. He does have boots, AA does not, but they will not pursue. And after all that time, they just walk back to friendly territory. Okay.
Radiant's bottom tower under fire.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see the Bat Rider here. Ohio already moving into the jungle as a double stack and utilizing that cliff pretty effectively, giving Burning a lot of space to farm once more. He is the last hit leader on this off-lane Morphling. Started as an aggro try, and now the supports have had the flexibility to move around. I don't know, leaving Burning uncontested to farm, always scary to do, and we saw how much it bit him in the ass last go around. We'll see. Yeah.
Illusion.
Yep. So, okay, Ember Spirit's gone back to the top lane, farming away, but he's still only 10 and 5. Pretty low CS score for the Ember Spirit at the 4-minute mark. Xiao Wei having a pretty good time in the safe lane all the time the Ember was gone, 18 and 7, and making progress towards the Blink. Will press forward and, well, asserting his dominance. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you do have that flexibility, but BG are just way out farming them. You look at the CS score, the top three are all on the Dire side. You look at the gold graph, and it's already 1,500 in favor of the Dire, and not a single hero kill or objective has really been taken yet. And... yeah, unfortunately, Dual Breath is there. There's the Ice Path, and Ohio secures the first blood as he comes in and gives him that one extra little poke. Meanwhile, in the top lane, potential dive on the Ember Spirit. No, just pressuring him back. So good first blood for EHOME. They catch the Rubik deep in enemy territory. Yeah. So Bloodseeker, just Poor Man's Shield, Brown Boots, Stout Shield for now, 700 gold. I'm really curious about item build, like a jungling Bloodseeker like this. What role does he play item-wise? I mean, do you build him kind of like a carry? Do you build him more utility with like a force staff? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, definitely not. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the Force Staff's kind of a unique item on Bloodseeker, just the way it works with Rupture and whatnot gives him that mobility and just a general utility. Bottom lane, oh, Ember Spirit, he's in a lot of trouble. Telekinesis back, Waveform forward, and BG get on the board here as they secure a kill in the bottom lane. Yeah, probably something funky with the reconnect, or... Yep. Well, sorry Dota TV for this one. You might have to catch the YouTube VOD. But again, I'll reiterate what LD said for the people in my channel for Dota TV. It looks like when he reconnected, some wire got crossed. I don't know, but I think LD is in a different audio channel for those of y'all listening on Dota TV. So.
Radiant's bottom tower under
Yes.
fire.
Yes, there is a 5-minute delay also, guys, both on Dota TV and on the stream. So you may just want to pull up the stream for this game. Again, apologies, having some weird tech issues. But enough about that. Up in the top lane, we'll see Ember Spear initiated on once more. He almost makes it back to safety, but the chilling touch is there. One more auto attack will bring him down. Can they get in position to do it? The split from the Brew has already been used, and that will secure the kill. Xiaowei. And a lot of damage coming his way. Burning TP's in, but the ice path is there. Stops him dead in his tracks. Viper goes down. They get the counter kill on the Bat Rider. Burning once more. Might be able to get in flame. Another auto attack will do it, but can't pursue to the high ground. Too many heroes nearby. Yeah. So a chaotic exchange, but 2 for 2. Yep. So again, glancing just at the state of this game, 3,000 gold favor for BG in terms of net worth right now. Burning is farming like a madman per usual, just a couple shy of that 5,000 net worth mark, and Zeus, the leading farmer for EHOME, had about 3.5k. There will be a little battle for the 10-minute rune. Xiaowei caught by Searing Chains. The double damage ends up going the way of the Ember Spirit. Without a split, Xiaowei will be forced back, but he does have that Blink Dagger already on the Brewmaster. Yep, he's in the danger zone here, and Flame comes in. That's a Rupture to get it started. He'll just try to TP out, but whoo, that's not happening. Oh my. It really is. I mean, it is just a Rubik, but that is... Yeah, that's ridiculous. Well, 4-3. Yep. Well, ROTK will get his mech. I don't know if mech's going to save you from that burst damage, but we'll have that utility piece for upcoming team fights. And with that, Bat Rider will grab his Blink Dagger. So 11 minutes in, not the best timing for Ohio, but still very solid.
Dire's top tower is under siege. Dire's top tower is being attacked. Radiant's bottom tower under fire. Dire's top tower is under siege.
He's thinking about it. There's 5 enemies inbound, though, so needs to be careful about how he chooses to do this. Firefly's on. Tier 1 tower taking some damage. Yep, ROTK trying to get him to the high ground, but he's just too damn slow. The Ice Vortex stopping him dead in his path. The mech used by ROTK as he does stay alive. Primal Split used by the Panda goes on to DDC, and Jakiro will be the first casualty. Now Ember Spirit locked down, taking heavy damage. Will just barely live, but not for long. The poison from the Viper just too much. Bat Rider now stunned up by a boulder. EHOME in an awkward position. He'll turn it around onto the Viper and get the kill on the Rubik. A double from Mushi. But now Bat Rider goes down, and Mushi becomes the target, burning, morphing the strength. He'll stay alive, in flame, now starting to poke at him. The tier 1 tower is standing, and it's BG that need to sound the retreat. This is where Bloodseeker shines, as he's got that movement speed and will try to chase down Burning, but how far can he go? Not very far, okay. And speaking of Brewmaster, mid lane goes on to Mushi, but Mushi has picked up a Force Staff, so that will keep him safe. EHOME starting to make movements towards this tier 1 tower mid. They will glyph it as the mech comes out from BG. Xiao finds in flame as he goes up to the high ground outside the Ancients, pushes him back, and makes sure they can secure the tower kill. ROTK grabs the last hit as the Viper, and now BG will back out. Happy to claim their prize. Maybe looking for a kill onto DDC up top. Ice coming in to try and set it up. Looks for the telekinesis, but Xiao with the S4 rune, the haste comes cruising on in. Finds the kill there. Meanwhile in the mid, another fight breaking out. They've already killed the Bloodseeker. Now Mushi on the run. Force Staff is available, and he'll be okay. Oh, that's his friends nearby. So, lots of aggression.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
Yeah, and they will. Yeah, but he's already used his waveform right as they start this gank. Oh, unfortunate for Burning. There is no lasso, and it doesn't matter. He'll still go down. Long-range Ice Blast flies through, but makes no difference. So that was a much-needed gank, but they're going to need a few more of those. It's still Burning, top in the net worth chart, and looking pretty strong.
Dire's bottom tower under fire.
Smoke rotation down bottom. They find DDC. Xiao starts it off with the clap. There's the lift from Rubik, and close call as the twin-headed dragon almost TPs to safety, but will be stopped dead in his tracks. Morphling respawns, and BG rotate out of the bottom lane and maybe into the jungle. They've got some aggressive wards down. They have a little bit of vision into the jungle. They see in flame. They saw the courier nearby. But they will not do anything hyper-aggressive without their carry. Yeah. Yeah. They have some ways to break the Lincolns, but not a ton of those really small, spammable, ways to dump it, like a bristleback or somebody like that. Most of the stuff he blocks will be pretty useful. I guess the Arc Lightning is probably going to be the big one if Mushi can get in position to break it.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked. Dire's middle tower taking damage. Radiant's top tower is under siege.
Yeah. Now EHOME smoke up in their own jungle. Bat Rider, Zeus, and Bloodseeker on the aggressive. They'll rendezvous in the mid as the Ember Spirit has a double damage on. Xiao 8 comes flying in. Support is inbound. He'll get off the Primal Split. Ice just hanging out in the trees. Takes a lot of damage as he comes on in. He'll be the first one to go down. Sort of two fights breaking out here as EHOME are split. Burning on the low ground, trying to assist his Brewmaster and finishing off the Ember Spirit. Brew, one more boulder toss, might be able to lock him down. No, not going to find it. Meanwhile, on the other side... Oh, but the lasso locks Xiao 8 in place, and now the Remnant back in, secures the kill to turn it around. Now the reinforcements from BG on their way in, and Burning will just go for the creeps.
Haste.
Yep. Yeah. Yep, he's hasted up, dives DDC, and gets a freebie there. Tries to buy himself time with the Ice Path, but Burning knows better and gets a little bit of extra gold to his name, though. The Ember Spirit coming to intercept. Burning a little bit low on mana, has a replicate he could hop to, and instead will just waveform back defensively. Has some friends inbound, and if Ember Spirit's not careful, they could have a go at him, though. I'm sure he has a Fire Remnant down somewhere. Yep, there it is, right in the jungle. Yeah, now BG are the ones that are going to smoke. They'll head towards the mid behind their Viper. Glancing at the graphs, we're pretty zeroed out here. EHOME have actually taken the experience lead by a good margin, and they're striking back. Sure, Burning is still topping the net worth chart, but it's that middle of the pack that makes the big difference, where you see EHOME just looking a little bit better. Radiant jungle right now. Ember Spirit gets bumped into. Will try to be cheeky with the Fire Remnants, but not looking so hot. Ice manages to steal it, and they will get a pick on the Ember as they invade the jungle and put another ward down.
Fortified. Dire's middle tower
Goes in.
is being attacked.
Oh. Yep, tries to wait for him into him. Inflame kind of jukes it. Now another TP on the way. Can they actually find a kill on this Bloodseeker? Queues up the blood right, gets the silence, and now he can TP home, or can he? Adaptive strike from Burning. Interrupts it. Now he's on the run. 428. He's pretty speedy, but not speedy enough. And another one here for BG. Viper gets credit for that one. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Now, mid lane, Ember Spirit is forced back, and up top, Xiao8 and DDC having a little duel, but a TP scroll will keep Jakiro safe as he heads back to safety. So, yeah, EHOME getting some momentum. The Bloodseeker just with an S and Y right now, so going kind of basic carry items, you know, adding that right click. We'll see what he goes after this as EHOME smoke again, and there. Yeah, they'll find Burning here. Can they actually secure the kill? Lickens gets popped, and yep, there's the lasso. He is morphing strength as quickly as he can, but it just isn't enough. The Morphling goes down. Ice Blast comes in, but yeah, that's a dead Burning. Yeah.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked. Dire's bottom tower is in pieces.
Yes. There have not been too many hype moments where we have yelled out, and the pipe! Oh, the pipe! It just doesn't happen, but yeah, very, very good here. And now Viper in particular, a very hard target for them to go on. He's just so beefy. Not a huge HP pool, but his effective HP about the spread of damage that EHOME have. Eek.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
So there's the Aegis on to Burning. Top tier 2 will get glyphed as EHOME try to push in. Jakiro even uses the Macro Pyre just to clear up the creep wave and keep adding those liquid fires to ensure a tower kill here. ROTK TP's in right into an ice path. Ember Spirits here secures the tower kill. ROTK still silenced, won't be able to use a Viper Strike, but Xiao8 comes in with a clap, and that'll be a remnant away. It looks like EHOME will get out scot-free. All the TPs flying through. DDC, the only one without a TP scroll right now, but at least spends some of that gold. Gets the Staff of Wizardry, and I think still destined to fall here, LD. Yep, but he spends his gold before he dies. Not all bad for the Jakiro. A little pick-me-up for BG. Oh. The Cold Feet. Now the Bloodseeker's here, though. Rupture out onto Lanham. Also Bloodright flying through. He's going to try to chase down Ice, but now in Flame. All by his lonesome. ROTK starting to come in. Even a Brew Split used for this. They want to punish this aggression, but he's getting faster. Now locked inside of the Tornado. Still very speedy. 523. Might be able to just book it out. He's certainly going to try. Gets stunned. Telekinesis, then brought down by the Viper as ROTK grabs a little bit more momentum.
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
Oh my. Yeah, and he's getting close to that E-Blade also.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, one of the overlooked things on Rubik a lot. You get caught up in all the other sexy things that he can do, but the no field makes a big difference in matches like this, undoubtedly. Ohio in a very aggressive position in the bottom lane, hiding in the trees. I don't think they know he's here, but he will just TP home as he sees quite a few enemies inbound, and we'll be fine. Oh boy. The jokes. Here we go. Now another smoke from. I feel like it's just been nothing but smoke rotations this game as EHUG. Oh my god. EHOME get aggressive once more, but not going to find too much here. Yeah. Here we go. Instead, they're going to try to move on Ember Spirit, but just so damn elusive. Now, Zhao 8 blinks back as Ohio continues to pursue, uses the lasso to lock him in place. The follow-up's there, plenty of damage, and Brewmaster will fall in the mid, so the smoke rotation does prove worth it as EHOME continue to stick around. 400 gold short. Burning gets aggressive here. Remember, has the Aegis of the Immortal, so can afford to fall if it means they can take a good team fight. Bloodright flying through. Could do a lot of damage here. Connects on Burning, ROTK, and Ice Ice. Now EHOME backing out, trying to minimize their losses. And they'll do it. Yeah. Yeah. Killing ROTK is not an easy feat, and we'll see what he goes into next. He could do BKB or straight into an Aghanims. Stopping off for the pipe does change that curve of the Viper a little bit. But I think just going for some raw HP at this point, only 1100, he could definitely beef up a bit more and be almost unkillable.
Never refuse gold given.
So let's take a look at this Radiant side. How squishy are we looking at here? Uh-oh, mid lane, Burning is going to throw out the shotgun on the Ember Spirit, but again, the elusive Fireman can just hop to a Remnant. Yeah, not the squishiest lineup. Everybody's at least in the 4 figures of HP, so Burning not going to have that shotgun early enough to just run around one-shotting people, but still a very effective tool.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
It's a dagger!
Radiant's top tower is under siege. Radiant's top tower is being... Radiant has lost their top tower.
Yeah. BG get 2 towers out of that, and we'll just go back to farming. So still a good little boost to their bottom line. Gold still zeroed out completely. EHOME was starting to move into the lead, but BG do strike back on that front. So, yeah, 30 minutes in, surprisingly even here, as it's now turning into that kind of mid-game farm. Yeah.
For the twin.
Yeah, for sure. BKB up on the Brewmaster, so another tool in the arsenal of BG as they move into enemy territory. Rubik trying to find Ohio. Instead of going on to Zhao 8, they lock him in place with the lasso and a silence. He can't get off the Brew Split or the BKB. Now BG in kind of an awkward spot as Burning comes in, tries to use the shotgun, but will just have to retreat out here as he starts morphing strength. He's already lost his Rubik, and it's a 3-0 in the Radiant jungle as BG just fall apart after their aggressive move. Yeah.
Dire's bottom tower under fire. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower under fire.
Well, tier 2 in the bottom lane, definitely going to go down as EHOME take a successful fight. And I mean, the Ember Spirit pushing up a little far. Okay, well, Remnant back. Phew. Okay, so EHOME striking back. Now they have the advantage. The Battle Fury came out on the Ember Spirit a few minutes before that last fight, so now he has a farming tool to play around with. And the Bloodseeker has just gone into BKB now after the S and Y, still sitting at that 10-second charge.
Dire's middle tower taking damage.
Yeah. Yeah, so ROTK, he will move into an Aghanims on the Viper, obviously delayed, stopping off for the pipe. Oh yeah, there's the initiation. Ice, the first to go down. I was looking at the wraparound that was about to commence. They'll try and smoke out and maybe be successful with it. DDC gets isolated. Can he even TP home? Almost. Adaptive Strike interrupts it and locks him down. But a little 1-for-1. Xiao 8 uses a BKB charge for that. Yep.
Dire's middle tower taking damage.
Yeah. They're split pushing all over. In Flame pressuring the tier 2 in the mid lane. There is no glyph for the Dire. So this structure in the mid will take a lot of damage if they don't react to it soon. A couple heroes lacking TP scrolls. Or, whoa. That was a shotgun. Okay.
Middle tower has been denied.
Yep. Well, they denied the tower, so there you go. That's the reaction. Get the kill and the deny. That's one way to show the Bloodseeker who's boss. Yeah. Well, now BG move into the Roche Pit off this, and we'll look for another free Aegis and probably get it with Bloodseeker down. Not much EHOME can do about it. And now Burning will come back with a second life. Burning also going a little more defensive with his build here. BKB, third big item after the E-Blade. Yep. Yeah, lots of damage to be put out there. So everyone just feeling comfortable sitting back and farming for the moment. Both teams maybe waiting on their smokes to cool down, as it seems they've been very active about utilizing smokes at every opportunity they can. There is a gem on each side of the coin, one in the Bat Rider's inventory and one in the Brewmaster's. So another one of these stages of the game where not a lot of wards down because both teams just have the ability to control them. Radiant Vision, they've got one ward here as their mid lane ward was just taken out, and Dire actually don't have any on the map. Completely blind.
Radiant's middle tower is
Yep.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
Now, Bat Rider has BOTs, but he is split pushing top right now, and they know it. They saw him move near the tower, so he's at least out of the fight for now. BKB used by Xiao 8 as he's in the front line, just zoning out EHOME as their tower falls. Pipes also used.
Dire's top top tower
BG, perhaps thinking about backing out.
Dire's top tower is under siege.
Yeah. There still is one more outer tower to go for EHOME, so BG could just back up, regenerate a little bit. Burning finds himself a double damage, but can they actually make the most use out of it is the question. EHOME on their way forward. Bloodseeker in the front lines, moving pretty quickly here. Burning needs to be a little bit careful. He's all by himself. His teammates are at the top tier 3. He's just going to go into Inflame right away. Lincoln's gets broken. BKB is on. Burning going to try to stand his ground best he can. Now stuck inside the lasso. Morphing strength and still alive. It's actually Burning versus the world right now. EHOME using BKBs and just trying to run. A good Delta split. Burning can't lock anyone down, but how do they kill this guy? Here we go. Down bottom, Ember Spirit gets initiated on by Zhao Wei to start it off. Mushi just blinks into the tree line. They know he was nearby, and it doesn't look like they'll be able to find him as he does just TP home, but a quick pick on the Ember Spirit should be able to pretty easily kill on this bottom tier 2 tower. Woo. Yep. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Now morphing back. Time on the Aegis has a little over a minute, so even if it just becomes a regeneration rune, could be okay for him as he is out of mana, can't shotgun at the moment. We'll see how BG handle this.
Radiant's bottom tower under fire.
Yep. A little bit of split pushing happening here, though. Jakiro's mid. Right now, Bloodseeker's top, so it's a 5v2 down to defend the base with Ember Spirit in the grave. Ember Spirit does have a buyback if he wants to use it, and he may need to.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
Yep, Burning. He'll be all right for now. Tower's gone down. Oh, they lasso the replicate. Oh my, that is a disastrous play, and it'll be costly. Secures the bottom lane of barracks for BG, and now they will just retreat. Yeah. And now Burning, starting to take a lot of damage. Ohio out very far. The age is going to expire soon. This could be amazing for Burning or a disaster. He does go down with time to come back full health, full mana. The Brew is still in the front lines, trying to make it away with his Earth Panda. Still a bit of duration left. His teammates not in sight. They will just sacrifice the Brewmaster for the good of the team. And Zhao 8, yeah, the sacrificial lamb, roasted and toasted.
My waters rise.
Yeah. Yeah, you're exactly right about... Yeah, that's probably how they're going to have to do it. The Ember Spirit starting to get quite strong. Daedalus right around the corner. Still isn't at that critical mass yet, but once he gets 6 slotted, this could become very, very tricky. And that Bloodseeker still not really hitting that hard. S and Y with the BKB. 4,000 gold is what he's been able to pull up. We still don't know what item he's saving for, but still an irritating hero towards that late game, no doubt. Oh, yeah. They lost their gem. There's actually 2 on EHOME right now. DDC and Ohio both carrying. And smoke rotation. They're going to bump right into Mushi. Yeah, Mushi will live. And Burning hops right to the replicate as soon as he sees the slight, and he'll be okay. Butterfly is also complete up on the Morphling, so does not have buyback right now. If they had killed him there, that actually could have been pretty scary. Yeah. Yep.
Dire's
Yeah.
top tower is
So more gem. Looks like another gem for BG has been picked up. Right now it's in the inventory of ROTK. Was bought by Ice. Did they just reclaim that? Who was... Uh-oh. Yeah, he's going to be initiated on by Zhao 8. In comes the Ice Blast flying through. That will miss. Jakiro will be able to blink away. Yule's really coming in handy there. Okay, yeah. And... Yep. I know, it keeps throwing me off when I'm doing the play-by-play. I'm like, I know who you are, I just don't want to confuse the two of you. Alright. Radiant will lose their Ancients. Brewmaster with an ultimate orb, probably looking at a Hex, so that he can hop in and initiate. Pretty valuable tool to... Also just a good item to try and lock down that elusive Ember Spirit if you can catch him. Yeah, Zhao caught by a lasso as Ohio goes in. Jakiro off the backside by himself will be okay. Mech used by ROTK. Now the Ember Spirit. Initiated on Fire Remnant all around, but goes right back into the middle of the party. Pipe's been used by the Dire side, but BG starting to back up a little bit. Now ROTK caught by the silence as the Blood Right flies through. Burning in the front lines, comes charging in. BKB used by Inflame, taking a lot of damage. A long-range Viper Strike will actually hit him. And...
Radiant's middle tower is taking damage.
He's just trying to make space, I think, for his team to chip at this tier 3, but they're not able to do too much damage. Now Burning, taking a lot. He's trying to make it out, but he's silenced. The ultimate from Zeus finishes off the Ancient Apparition and now secures the kill on the Morphling. It's a godlike streak from Mushi as BG on the back foot, desperately trying to escape, but it's Ohio on the way out, finds ROTK, and he gets caught by some Searing Chains. Bloodseeker gets credit for ending that streak. A 3-0 as EHOME make an amazing hold. I don't know. Yeah. Uh-oh. They try to snatch it. Yes, indeed. Bloodseeker also dies. Now the Jakiro in trouble. The crit to the face brings him down. And will BG still come out ahead? Rubik falls after snatching the Aegis, and Zhao 8 trying to make it out through split up in 1 second, but the lasso's there, locks him in place. Lots of damage will bring him down. A double for the Ember Spirit, and EHOME again finding a victory there, even though they didn't get the Aegis. Whew. And they also got the cheese. It was secured, well, by someone now in the inventory of the Ember Spirit. Yeah, it's a lot of damage. There's no doubt about that one. Yang picks up another, what is this, a Demon Edge here? Yep, sure is. So probably a double Daedalus there. Maybe just moving into the MKB, actually. I take that back. It's going to be the MKB. Butterfly's already been completed on the Morphling. That is... Yeah. Yeah, and that, you hit the nail on the head with that. You get them low, and then Bloodseeker can just go take out the trash, get the vision on the supports, and oof. Yeah, that too. A little scary for BG. No real easy way to deal with that. I mean, sure, you can get BKBs, but you can't really preemptively BKB a Zeus ult, at least not reliably. Yeah. 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 I mean, look at this. Look at this from Lanham. He's going to go just into a Hood of Defiance. Already has the cloak, but figuring, hey, man, I'm pretty squishy. I need some kind of magic resistance beyond this cloak to try and survive. So he'll do everything he can to not just get blown up by the double Zeus ult. Yep. Or static fields. Here we go. EHOME, the aggressors, they go in. ROTK, the target that gets caught. Viper is the mech carrier. Zeus ult number 1. Zeus ult number 2. Look at all these low health heroes. And now In Flame goes charging in. BKB used by Zhao 8. He'll get off the brew split, but his team in shambles. They've already lost 3. The brew split will buy him some time. Stuns In Flame, but he could be in some trouble himself. Just 1 spirit left, and it's pretty damn low on health.
Mega kill. Double kill.
Beware the standing wave.
Dire's middle tower taking damage.
Yep.
Look at how invulnerable Dire's towers are. Radiant's middle tower is taking damage. Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
Yeah. Now, EHOME will not end the game here. They get the mid lane of barracks. Remember, they lost their bottom lane a long while ago, and that whole fight did take its toll on their base. The tier 4 tower very low, 43 HP, and losing some of those safety structures. So didn't come for free, but EHOME really showing us what this strategy is all about. And if you're BG now, how do you deal with it? You know, you see the damage that combo does, but what do you do at this point to try and counteract it? Yeah, they will smoke through the mid. They bump into EHOME. It is going to be the Brewmaster that reveals it first, but gets crowd controlled right away. Ice Path into Lasso. Lots of damage coming out. Even the mech is used, but can they bring him down before the split? His teammates certainly so. They get the kill on Bat Rider. He does manage to split. They've lost their AA, lost their Rubik. Now ROTK just running in circles, trying to kite in flame, and it's an uphill battle. Mushi still alive. The Brew, not much time left in his ultimate form, and when he comes back, he will be about one hit from death. Burning will be the lone survivor. Xiao Wei just zapped down by the Zeus straight away. It's a 4-on-1. Burning's big, but is he big enough?
Monster kill.
And Burning has no buyback. He used it last time. He's in the well for 2 minutes. This is GG. Oh.
Dire's top tower is under siege. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yep. Now the top lane of Barracks.
Dire's top barracks has fallen. Dire's top barracks has fallen.
Yeah.
Dire's middle tower taking damage. Dire's middle tower is now but a... Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
Yeah, certainly looks good. And we might see one more fight break out. Oh, that Eversphere doing a lot of damage to get things started. In Flame taking a lot as well. BG, this is the hold they need to make, but still 50 seconds till they have their carry. Rubik will be the first to fall. And
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
Brew running out of time on his split. They're going to chase him down, and they want to find a kill here. And they well may. Xiao Wei goes down. Now ROTK, one of the last survivors, hit and land him. They don't even have tier 4 towers to keep them safe. This is a dream turn nightmare, and they will GG out.
Dire's Ancient is under attack.
Yeah. This is like, it feels like such a good time in Dota where there are so many heroes in the pool that are completely viable and competitive. Even the ones we don't see that often. Bloodseeker's a great example. After seeing this game, I'd say he's somewhat viable in these niche strats. Yeah, it really was.